So on the eve of Christmas Eve, I just met Santa and an elf. I was sitting here in this dark space with just the candle lights and the lights of the tree, and lo and behold, did a vehicle drive up, and a chair was just delivered mysteriously into this space. I know we have some fun with Santa and who Santa is and how Santa arrives. And so on this day, the eve before Christmas Eve, I bring you good tidings of good cheer as we are awaiting anxiously the coming of the light, the celebration that a Christ child is living and dwelling among us. In this very space, tomorrow night, in about 24 hours from when I'm recording this, we will gather for a Christmas Eve service where one more time we will sing of making our heart a stable, making our life a stable, making this church a stable, where we imagine ourselves as the innkeepers for the Christ child to be born here within us and amongst us, expecting and hoping that love and hope and peace and joy truly are housed here. And so I wonder for you, in these last 4 weeks, as we have asked this question, as we've meditated, as we've prayed, as we've sung songs and heard words, how are you understanding yourself as a manger? Where are you being called to house the holy this year? And specifically as we move into 2022. So you're invited to join us tomorrow night on Christmas Eve at 5 o'clock, adorning your mask, finding distance in here to find a place to sit as we gather for a Christmas Eve service. On Sunday, December the 26th, I realize it's only 2 days after Christmas Eve and only 1 day after Christmas. We will indeed gather in here for a worship service where the Word will be dwelling. We've waited with anticipation for 4 weeks as we awaited the coming of the light, the coming of the Christ child. And now we move into this dwelling understanding as we will celebrate the second day of Christmas, where the song says, 2 turtle doves will be descending upon us. And then on January the 2nd, the 9th day of Christmas technically, we are going to open this space up for a ritual welcoming the new year, 2022. It will be unlike a traditional worship service. There will be different stations for you to move through as you consider maybe what to leave behind in 2021, what to pick up, what to hope for, what to dream for in 2022. So I hope that if you need that ritualization process of entering a new year, that you will plan on joining us on January the 2nd at 11 a.m. This week, one of the opportunities that I seized was on Tuesday morning. I joined I don't know what the name of it is. It's going to be scrolling across the screen right now. I joined an amazing crew at the Woodlot, which is next door to the Health and Hunger Coalition. At this Woodlot, people are allowed, based on their need, to come and pick up wood so that they can burn a hot fire in their fireplace to stay warm. Some of this wood even goes to those tent camps of people who a house is just too much for them, and they are living in the woods. And they will use this wood to keep themselves warm by fire each night. You probably saw on our email a few weeks ago that we, as need warrants, will create a crew, and we will go to this woodlot. We'll fill our pickup up with wood and then take it to a family or a home who is in need of that and does not have any adequate way to get wood from the woodlot to where it is needed to burn. So watch for in the coming weeks if you have the availability and or the want or the call to be a part of that crew, to certainly come and offer your muscles to load up wood and deliver wood. Also know that on Tuesdays, If you feel the need to go run a splitter and to split wood, they operate as many wood splitters, up to 6, as there are volunteers. And in this time of year, they cannot split enough wood. So if you on a Tuesday morning are in need of some manual labor and just some jolly, wonderful people to go work with, there is information for you of how to do that right now on the bottom of the screen. Or you're welcome to call me or Terry Clevenger to find out more information about that. Those are the highlights of this week. I hope that in this season you are finding time just to sit and be with the light of a Christmas tree or a wreath or of candlelight, and to allow that just to soak into your very being. For I don't know about you, but it is my belief that our world could use as much peace as possible. And sitting and absorbing the light and just being calm and breathing deep in the love of the holy, while you exhale a hope for peace, I think you might be doing more for a world than you can ever imagine. So may you find some time in these next days and weeks to sit and to be light, to offer hope, to emit peace, and to celebrate when joy arises. See you next week.